Hi Samuel, thank you for your time. You're the associate curator behind the 14 Rooms project here in Basel. You came on board 2 months ago, I think?
Correct.
Correct. Tell us a little bit about how it came, how it all evolved and sort of what happened since then.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I'm very happy to be involved in a fantastic project that's now going into its 4th year. 14 Rooms now is a joint project between Fondation Baylor, Art Basel and Theater Basel, and it's been co-curated by Hans-Ulrich Obrist and Klaus Biesenbach. And the fantastic thing is that we are now at a stage where this project has grown to a size where we're able to present 14 performance live projects, durable performance pieces during 10 days. While the Art Basel week is going on and all the exhibitions are going on. And the special thing about this is that it's a project that is continuously growing and evolving. It's originated in Manchester, the Manchester International Festival, in collaboration with the Ruhr Triennale in Essen, and it was called back then 11 Rooms. Then it went to Essen, it was 12 rooms. Then it went to Sydney last year to call the project 13 Rooms. And now it's arrived in Basel, called 14 Rooms. So potentially this is always evolving a project. It can continue and keep evolving in regard to locations, new locations, and also, of course, to the artists that are involved. What's very nice here is that the project always is under the guidance of the same two curators, who for each new location work with new local, quote-unquote, local architects to build a new magnificent and different architecture, and to work with a roster of artists. Some of the artists that you will see here have been working with since the beginning of this project, like Marina Abramovic, like Roman Ondank, like John Jonas, and so forth. And then once in a while, some projects get added newly. Anyway, every year there's one new one being added anyhow, and so there's always it's always evolving, but it still keeps a steady flow of things that are also recognizable over the years.
So, what's the recognizable thing in the whole project? Do you mean
Well, I mean, one time, I mean, there's the great thing is here that you have recurrent performances, and then over time, every year that goes by, you have the possibility to reconnect and live a re-performance of a piece. So Marina's piece has now been re-performed already several times. It's already been re-performed even before, because it's a piece, Luminosity is a piece from 1997. Then it was shown at her great retrospective at the MoMA in New York. And so these works obviously in a way change the same, stay the same, but they keep evolving still, even in ever so minute details. And the nice thing, of course, here is that we're so to speak, also look at some sort of living sculpture. So the nice thing about here is here in the morning you come in, you open the doors, you go from room to room throughout the 14 rooms. You look at in a very intimate space, because the rooms are mostly all the same size. They're 5 by 5 meters. It's supposed to be a domestic size. It's supposed to be quite a private space, and you experience a very close, intimate encounter with a very moving, touching, humorous. There's all different kinds of elements embedded in this project. So it's a very nice thing. And then also a nice thing about it is that at 6 o'clock at night, when the lights go off, the performers get off their stages and they go home. And so to speak, the sculpture basically went home, and the rooms are empty.
There are new projects being developed for this specific 14 rooms project. Which ones are those?
Well, some of the new projects that have been specifically commissioned for 14 rooms is the work by Ed Atkins. There's a new work by Dominique Gonzalez Fenster, which is kept a secret until now, so nobody knows yet until the opening what it's going to be. What else do we have? We have, of course, two historically very important pieces that are being shown for the first time here. One is called Touch piece by Yoko Ono. It's the earliest piece in the exhibition. It's from 1963. And the second piece is a reenactment by Bruce Nauman called Wall Floor Positions from 1968. So these are two historical pieces which we're all very, very proud and excited to have with 14 rooms. They give a whole new dimension to the whole project.
And Otobongs.
Of course. Yeah. Otobong no Kanga is also the third specially commissioned project for this 14 rooms project.
Is there one piece that you are especially excited to see? You personally?
Well, I'm personally very excited to see. Well, there's many things. I mean, I'm a big fan of Bruce Nauman, so of course I'm happy to see that. But I'm also very excited to see the flow of this entire experience, because besides the 14 rooms, we have two additional projects that are part of 14 rooms. And one of them is being a piece by John Baldessari, Unrealized Proposal for Cadaver Piece, which is going to be shown as a documentation for a project that wasn't been able to realized. So we're seeing the documentation of that before you enter actually 14 rooms. Then it's going to be a very nice flow with having a very symmetrical architecture by Herzog de Meuron, 7 rooms on one side, 7 on the other, where you can really go in a zigzag manner through the corridor. And then I think another highlight is actually going to be the epilogue to the whole show, which is a kind of a 15th room presentation by Jordan Wolfson, which has an animatronic dancer in it. So it's very nice to have kind of these human performances, which I'm very excited about, all of them, but then also have these two non-human elements in the show. So I can't really tell you specifically which one. I'm very excited about all of them.
Great, thanks a lot.